Hello everybody, welcome back to more Phoenix Wright Attorney Trials and Tribulations. In the last episode, we got the secret urn of the Korean village stolen by Mask the Mask. And today, I'm going to trial and hearing from our ace detective friend to see what he has to say, basically. I don't think there's gonna be too much factual information in this, as it practically never is. So without further ado, let's dive back into this. If I manage to click yes. Jesus Christ. Oh, lobby number 4 this time around. Hey Nick. What is it? Something wrong? Nah, but did you see all the people here? It's crazy. Oh, so check out the mask glossy I bought. You bought this? Yeah, you bought this where? In a little tent in front of the courthouse. They have all sorts of things for sale. What? Has this trial turned into like a fucking carnival or something? What the hell? You know I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. Shut up, Mask the Mask, striking a pose. Come on, I'm guilty. Throw the book at me. Who's screaming like that? Oh, Mr. Wright, you made... Oh, it's this dude. Yeah, I did, but it doesn't look like things are going to get any less ugly for you. Because I did it! I'm the criminal! Me! Oh my god. Ugh. He's at it again. Is that the calling card to Lord Lee Taylor? I admit it! But you don't have the sacred urn, right? Well, that's true, but... that doesn't mean that I didn't commit the crime. Normally, when I say, of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic, but you... Yikes. Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty. So make sure to give me a guilty verdict. Please? How much do you like this dude? Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie. Oh, Desi, honey. Bonjour. Well, actually, I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time. Leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you. Well, you see, actually, the thieves are me. Can I tell you something, Nifty boy? I can guarantee that my Ronnie's innocent. If he's declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you. So why are you smiling when you say it? Well, if you'll excuse me, I got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck. Alright. Sure. To be honest, I really don't know whether Ron is Mask the Mask or not. There's only one thing I am sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now. Mr. Light, it's time for you to enter the courtroom. For the time being, I guess I'll have to trust Desiree. Alright. Courtroom number 6, okay. Who the fuck is that? Court is now in session for the trial on Mr. Ron the Light. The defense is ready, Your Honor. I'm thinking very hard right now. What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to... What a stupid question. What did you say? Fine, let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment? But no, I'm not. I'll pass judgment after I hear arguments from both sides. Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be. That's a rule to live by. Who are you? I'm Godot. And then smooth yes. What the fuck? Legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case. Where have I heard this before? Ah, he's the one Detective AAT was talking about. Yeah, your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far? Ha! Not. None. I mean, if you never had a case, have you ever lost a case? What did you say? I've never prosecuted a case before. Never? But you said you never lost before. Exactly. I've never lost. I've never won before either. Okay, I like this dude. Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you? Even the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as mere saplings. Yes, but... a mask? A court of law? Ha! Don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks. Either on our faces or over our hearts. This dude is, like, really philosophical or something. This guy is a real deal, alright, Nick. But it seems like all prosecutors are the real deal. So we finally meet Mr. Phoenix Wright. Nick, is he a friend of yours? No, I don't have any friends that call me Trite. Who is this masked man? I returned from the depths of hell. We do battle with you. Well then, Prosecutor Gobo. It's not Gobo, it's Godot, Your Honor. In any case, please give your opening statement. Opening statement? Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume. I have only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. It's right. What is it? Are you familiar with saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? I wonder, how much you can withstand before you and your case breaks in two? Well then, let's hear from the first witness. Of course, Gumshoe's here. My name is... No one has asked for your name, witness. The important thing is what you know. That's all. Start talking. We're listening. Yes, sir. Alright, witness. First, let's hear about... You know about the thief that sold the urn? Yes, sir. Alrighty. Master Mask is a master thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago. He's so confident that he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. This was his 5th heist, and as usual, he sent a card to Lordly Taylor. His pattern is to always go after only most precious art pieces. But he went after the urn. That's why we're sure it was Master Master. If it is modus operandi to a T. Hi, hello there, Dolecry. How are you doing today? So then the actual identity of this Master Mask is Mr. Godot. Where are you? You talking to who? Oh, I'm just reading. Or are you wondering who I said hi to? I said hi to you. It's the fact that I am recording as well, Dolecry. That's why I am. So I usually read everything that is said. Where did he get a coffee cup from? What's with this smooth gas? We're in the middle of a trial here, Mr. Godot. Blacker than a moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please proceed. Oh, I understand why. Oh, why our buddy Greg told me that this dude is great. Oh, this is the best prosecutor. Well, it's only coffee after all. What? You can't be letting him slide this early in the trial. Proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Well, Link, what are you going to do? As long as they haven't brought up Mr. Light's identity, all we can do is show that it wasn't Master Mask who stole the urn. Is this a game? Yes, it is a game. We are currently... I'm playing through the Phoenix Wright trilogy, and we're currently on the last game, which is Trials and Tribulations. So yes, this is a game. It's more like, you know, the visual novel detective kind of game. I just wanna present the freaking... Like... Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe? Saying the little in that question is making me nervous. You said that he always goes after the most precious art pieces, right? That's right, pal. But there's one problem. That's not what it did in this case. Supposedly priceless urn doesn't exactly rise to the level of precious art. What do you mean? Nick, how can you say such a terrible thing? No, I meant from a financial point of view. I mean, it wouldn't fetch a good price. Well, Prosecutor Godot, what is the value of that urn? The price I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to it. And I mean that in the worst sense. In other words, it was not the kind of item the mask would normally go after. If I understand you correctly, Mr. Wright, you're saying that the theft of the sacred herb was not the work of Master Mask? Yes, that's what I'm saying. Actually, all I did was point out the contradiction. The argument made itself, but... Well, first of all, we need to get to this issue cleared up. Was this last robbery the work of Master Mask or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Godot? See, let's go. Smooth yes, please. More smooth yes. This coffee here. It's my own special blend. I call it Godot number 107. What the f... Ah, smooth yes. Trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or the bitterness. That's the only thing I've got on my mind right now. Mr. Wright. What? You're really a man. You should clean up your own mess. Sorry, but I don't get what you mean. If you're saying it wasn't Master Mask that stole the urn, then it must be someone imitating Master Mask's methods. A fake? A fake the mask? Fake the mask? That sounds so ridiculous. But I like it. More coffee! Holy hell. It's genuinely so fucking funny to look at. Just out of nowhere. Coffee cup. Now before I decide on my coffee here, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Wright. Proof that the person who appeared at Lord Taylor that night was actually a fake. Though I don't approve of Mr. Godot's behavior, his point is valid. Mr. Wright, we're waiting. It looks like I'm going to have to prove it. I need proof that the person at Lord Taylor that night was in fact faked the What would I actually need to show? I think it's like, is this right? Wait. Wait, so that's... Wait a second. This... There's something wrong here, because in the picture of the first thing he has like his emblem on his chest, but the security camera footage doesn't have that. The proof is right here. This looks like a photo taken by a security camera. But if you look closely, you'll notice something peculiar about it. Ha! Well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what it is? Come on, use this pointer and show us just what about this picture is so peculiar. This is right here, of course. You mean Mask the Mask? I have here a piece of reference I would like the court to take a look at. Isn't that the publicity photo I bought this morning? The problem I have with the security camera photo is the brooch on the mask's chest. A breach? Here? Bailiff! Get my steed! We need to retreat at once! A brooch, Your Honor. It's a sort of clasp for holding one's cape on. A clasp, eh? Ah, I see now. But the master mask in the security camera photo... Ah, he has no brooch. The brooch is the same as the emblem on the mask calling card and serves as a symbol. But the thief that broke into Lordly Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, his mask the mask is a fake. I've been fooled again. Don't worry, Gumshoe. We still love you. Order. It's true. Undeniably true. Let me just actually... There we go. Gumshoe, how could you have overlooked this? I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how I... More coffee! Smooth yes! Hey now. We're going to have a pity party. Invite me too. Mr. Godot, you deserve some blame on this too. How could you have overlooked such a large brooch? Ah, the brooch you're talking about. Smooth yes? Do you mean this? Ah, that's masked brooch. Where did you find it? Well, I always had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene. It was hidden in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue. Buddha statue? You must mean the Ami face statue. Why didn't you tell me about this, sir? I always put evidence away in my pocket. After all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence. This guy is one cool customer. More coffee. It's a little early to be shaken up, isn't it, little lady? A friend of yours left pretty little hickeys on there too. Hickeys? Figuratively speaking, of course. I'm referring to the Rondelight's fingerprints. What? What? The defendant's fingerprints are on the brooch? That's not good. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Godot, let's see that brooch. I've grown attached to my metallic girlfriend here. Take good care of her. It appears to have been torn off some clothing. There's a little bit of cloth left on the back. Obviously, there must have been a big struggle that night at the crime scene. Uh-oh. Phoenix, we have a problem. Okay. You mess with Godot, and you get burned. It's been playing me like a violin. Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness. Huh? You're done with me? But I haven't proved anything yet. You've proven your own incompetence. That's good enough. That doesn't sound good at all. Poor Gumshoe. Bailiff, bring the next witness into the courtroom. Finally time for the ace detective to make his appearance, huh? One second is one drip of the coffee pot. Let's hurry it up. Shh! Silence! Now I see. It's all becoming clear. What's clear? Swari! A truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. What we have here is a judge and a prosecutor. A coffee maniac at that. Am I correct? Well, yes, that's right. Huh. Not bad. Not bad at all. You're the first person that haven't been able to penetrate my secret trade. Well, Sir Prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Luke Atme. Ace Atme, a rising star illuminating the heavens. Boy, these two make a perfect pair. They'd either be best friends or they'd tear each other's heads off. I've heard that on the night of the crime, you were all alone in security detail. You've heard correctly. My specially made monocle is worth more than 100 Detective Gumshoes. Detective Gumshoe was worth anything, that is. Jesus, leave the guy alone. Why was this guy all by himself anyway? Must be some reason. I'm sure of it. Well then, let us just... Tell us what this special monocle of yours witnessed. It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the day changed. That was when my nemesis, the infamous Master Mask, dancingly descended upon me. As I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I awoke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police. So you didn't get a clear look at the criminal. A specially made monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to things that fall within my usual visual range. But of course, that's only natural. I fail to see why the witness seems so proud of its performance that evening. Well, Sir Old-Timer, let me explain. We are not speaking of any ordinary thief, but of the King of Thieves, the great Mask the Mask, my arch enemy. That is what my instincts and my years of experience tell me. Very well. Proceed with the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. What the shit is up with this dude? Okay. I have no clue how to... That would be 1 o'clock in the morning on the 12th, correct? That's an impressive deduction, Sir Lawyer. You were on security duty that night. Where exactly were you at the time? A penetrating question. I was in the basement warehouse near the computer. In a computer, huh? So then you weren't trying to remain hidden, I take it. Up to this point, I've tried to remain concealed while waiting for the thief. I said the same thing yesterday, too. The amateur also said that they've never spotted a thief at the crime scenes before. Precisely! That is precisely why I chose not to hide last night. I knew that by not concealing myself, I would be putting pressure on the thief. It's like the thief was the one applying pressure. In your pigeony head, that is. In any case... Dancingly descended? From where exactly? Well, from the entrance, I suppose. Where else? So not actually he neither danced nor descended. Someone please save me. So how is it that you didn't notice the thief? My eyes were looking for the thief's shadow while my ears listened for his footfall. But even so, the dastardly criminal managed to sneak up on me. It can only be due to his solid camouflage cape and soft-soled shoes. I hereby dub you Ace Duns. Hold on a second. If this was on the crime scene, it was ripped off. Wouldn't that mean you would have fought him? It seems I was correct in that deduction. Mr. Atme, could you take a look at this with that special monocle of yours? Aha! This belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch nemesis, Master Mask. It is, in point of fact, Master Mask's brooch. It was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened. Elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously, it wasn't glued on well enough. Not quite. It clearly shows signs of having been ripped off a piece of clothing. Ripped off? You can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. That's the only thing I can think of. There's only one person that was in the position to have a struggle with the thief. The one person that was on security duty that night. You, Detective Atme. Detective Atme, you must have fought with the thief that night. So why do you lie in your testimony to the court? Witness, giving false testimony is a serious crime. No. Wait just a moment, Sir Old-Timer. Don't talk to me like I'm living in a nursing home. I just remembered, Your Honor. I was just confused because I've been dealing with so many cases lately. True measure of a man is the amount of work he does. That's what I always say. Nick, you can only handle one case at a time. Isn't that right? You talk too much. Witness, so you're now saying that you and the thief fought? Hold on. It's quite enough, Your Honor. Excuse me? Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules. Indeed, I understand. I look at me, agree completely. Okay, so just more testimony, okay. Indeed, it is true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, look at me cannot be so easily discombobulated. Fortunately, the thief grabbed the weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman fights only with his own fist, but they were not enough. His first blow struck true. Bam! And that's all she wrote. In the end, you did catch a glimpse of Mask to Mask? Correct. It was during his third crime that he struck me from behind. It seemed that my memory had become a tad jumbled, so to speak. Well, that's certainly understandable. I myself always get confused about which testimony goes with which case. That can't be good. No, I really can't. I was like, yeah, I saw him steal that ice cream. It's like, okay, good. I don't understand though. Like this is a murder case. It's like, what? Why didn't you look away from the door anyway? In addition to the camera, I had prepared a variety of other sensors as well. The alarm on one of those had gone off, so I had to check the data. That's why I went to the computer. Elegantly, of course. You were momentarily vulnerable when you were working on a computer. Sure, dude. Should I ask more questions? Do we need to? I don't think we need to. I know for sure that man looked away from the door. I think I should ask about something else now. Right, so you looked away from the door and then? Well, actually, since we know that he got whacked over the head with the... with this thing. Can you tell us a little more about what happened? Our opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was power-icious. No. No, we're not, that's not a word. Power-icious? I assumed the AAT fighting stance, but a sudden flash of light blinded me. That of course was checkmate. My opponent had bested me. What do I do now? Ask more about this? What the fuck is the AAT fighting style? What is this AAT fighting style? I'm sorry, but that's a trade secret. I really can't say anymore. But I suppose I can tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing is to put your back to the wall. That way no one can get behind you. That's it? That's the AAT fighting style? Well, Mr. Wright, what about the testimony? The thing is, we know I got whacked in the back of the head with the thing. But if it was against the wall, that couldn't have happened. Of course this is important. We've learned a detective's secret technique after all. Yes, indeed. I remember to use it if I ever take a walk alone late at night. Why the heck is he eyeballing me like that? He's creeping me out. Now that witness. We'll go ahead and add that secret information to your official testimony. Yeah, put my back against the wall, but how the fuck did you get whacked in the back of the head then? Detective Acme, testimony is crumbling like a house of cards. What fun this is, Sir Lawyer. It's truly a pleasure to cross swords with you. And now, once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet. I believe this is what you said yesterday. No, that cow must have wormed his way in through somewhere else besides the door. And my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. From behind, huh? But just now you testify that it struck you on the forehead. I hardly think you would forget where you were hit on the head. It seems I made another mistake. That's not good enough, dude. That's not good enough. Detective Acme, that's not the only strange part of your testimony. What do you mean by that? For example, the very fact that you hid the calling card from the police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help with security. Geniuses such as myself have always been misunderstood. How sad. That's wrong! Now that's an objection, alright, holy shit. To err is human, to forgive divine. Humans are machines. They have souls, feelings. They live, they die, they love, they hate. And yes, they even make mistakes. Hey, hold on. It's not as pretty as that. Really? What is it like then? Always chase that riddle down to the end. That's one of my rules. A man of principle, I see. That's it. This might just be my chance to turn things around. It's right. What exactly is it that you're asserting? Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts that... that Mr. Atme is... Master Masked? I think it's a... I mean, I would not also say he's no ace detective, but yeah. The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. Detective Luke Atme's true identity is actually... Mask the Mask. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? There are too many unnatural parts to Mr. Atme's story. He says he was hiding at the crime scene, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then in his last case he manages to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to miraculously retrieve the stolen treasure. That's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made an exquisitely elegant deduction. Picked up clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at a... Oh please, the explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atme. Truth is that you are, in fact, Mask the Mask. But Mr. Wright, this photo clearly shows Mask the Mask. The security camera belongs to Lordly Taylor department store. Shouldn't have been able to manipulate it. He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. Then he simply dressed up as the thief and stole the urn. So, the ace detective is actually an ace thief. Is this true, witness? Aha. The masked modus operandi is pure genius. And so am I, Luke Atme, ace detector. You're very clever to have come to such a conclusion. I'm impressed, sir lawyer. What? Witness, you're admitting it? Nick, now's your chance. Time to put the last nail in this guy's coffin. Detective Atme, would you assume that... That's so the thumbnail. Godot Blend 102, my personal favorite. Oh my god, how is that? That's... Mwah. Mr. Godot, the ace detective is actually an ace thief. I smell a best-selling novel. There's only one problem. It simply isn't true. But Mr. Godot, Mr. Wright had made some very strong points and I will admit my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of a whole cloth. But it is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt. Mr. Wright, this detective really is the thief? Then show off the proof of your claim. But I better be as hot and as perfect dripping as the coffee dripping down your face. Well, Mr. Wright, don't just stand there. This court would like to see this decisive proof you have. Quickly. Huh? Oh, yeah, of course. What's a big rush? Are you alright, Nick? Admin looks perfectly rallied now. I'd like to finish this right now if I can. Can I really do it? Besides the evidence that provides Mr. Luke Atme is in fact has... I think it has yet to be found, really. So this might fall apart a little bit. Proof? Of course I I've got nothing. Ah, that's what I thought. A man has to hold his head up high, no matter how bad things get, after all. I see. I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion. Oh, good. I gotta say on an attack. I'll never get another chance to prove that this guy is a thief. What if you say something? What are you referring to it as? Like you have something? I don't think we have anything. That's the problem. I don't think we have anything like that specifically ties him to being Master Mask. Don't give up, Nick. Think harder and try again. Hello, by the way, Andreas. Nice to see you again, buddy. So good. I mean, it's not ready yet. But are you going to just give up and let us lose this? So you come to your senses, have you, sir lawyer? I'm good and feeling hot. Ah, yeah, same. It's quite. I'll tell you this. In my room, I don't have as coffee that drip. I'm feeling hot as coffee that dripping in Phoenix face. Yeah, no. In my bedroom and everything, I don't have like a proper air conditioning, so all the heat just rises to my room and it gets hot as shit, and it's unbearable at night. Think of a counterattack at all. It seems the cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness has lifted. Is it Godot? If you have anything further to add, then. Do what now? What? Who? Oh, who are you? That doesn't really matter right now, does it? Mr. Light, what are you doing here? Nicky boy. Thing you've been looking for. I think I found it. You mean a bag? No, not the bag. What's in the bag? Well, that's sacred urn. Nick's urn. Well then. Order! 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 You, madam, that urn. Where did you find it? You never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants ex-detective. Look at me. Oh, Desi, you're the best. Okay, it didn't fit somehow. Well, how to explain that one, Mr. Admin? Even you're going to have a hard time weaseling out of this one. Huh. Pathetic. Mr. Godot, you have something you wish to say? Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazed me how quickly time changed. In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad. You're still denying that Mr. Atme was involved? Broadcasting aspiration and Detective Atme. Consider the young lady here. Your name is Desiree. Desiree Delight. Is that correct? Yes, what about it? More coffee! Ah, how charming. The lengths that a woman is willing to go to save her husband is truly aspiring. What are you insinuating? As the wife of the criminal, you could have discovered the stolen urns anywhere. Including the office of the good detective here. You found the urn. What does that prove? It certainly doesn't prove where the urn was before you found it. What? I just brought it here from the detective's office. Please, madam. This town is already filled to the brim with lies. Any more could only compound the tragedy we have been witness to. You're wrong. I would never do such a thing. Mr. Light. Please, Nicky boy. You got to help me talk some sense into these people. Must be some way. I'm gonna prove that urn was actually in the admin detective's agency. I mean, if he stole it, then should be some fingerprints, right? I can prove where the urn was by the fingerprints on it. Fingerprints, eh? Oh, come now. Now you're really making me laugh, Sir Lawyer. Fingerprints indeed. Yeah, go on. Good. Now it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, it was I who was guarding the urn in the first place. In any case, I'm always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. Unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be evidence of anything. What about it, Mr. Wright? This witness' fingerprints would mean nothing anyway. Nick. Fingerprints when they already have gloves. Yeah. Not too far to turn back now. Amy must have brought the urn back to his office yesterday. And there I'm sure someone must have left their fingerprints on it. The defense proposes that the fingerprints of this person be on the urn. Who would it be even? Well, it was in the bag actually. So, let's see here. Didn't we... I need to remember because it's been a week since we played the last time. Didn't we touch the bag? This might be the first time I ever present myself, but it might work. So what is all this fuss about fingerprints anyway? Mr. Atme, do you recall the events of yesterday? Hey Nick, come on, open it up. Hey, wait a minute, we can't just open his private property. That'd be such a fuddy-duddy. It's an important investigation. Well, what's in there? Hang on a sec, I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kinda hard and smooth. Well, hello there! It's true that I didn't get a chance to look in the bag at that time. But I did touch what was inside. What? You touched it? And I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard. Well, that was just... Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on that urn. If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves that the urn was in Detective Atme's office. Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put there, does it? Of course it does. What did you say? It's not what I say, but what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the exhibition, said. I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. If she polished it that much, she must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it after that was yesterday at the Atme Detective Agency. Ha! This blend. Godot blend 107. I've decided. It's a little too bitter after all. Is he just overheating? Order! 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 I accept the defense's request. Bailiff, take his urn and... Wait! Wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that. No need, you say? Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on the urn. No, it's just gonna... He's just saying his coffee is bad in front of everyone and trying to solve the crime. It's just like, this coffee fucking sucks, dude. Anyways, right, trial. Yes, no. What are you saying? Yes, I finally broke him down. It doesn't look... Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. This guy is nuttier than a fruitcake. You see, it was me all along. I am the one and only Mask the Mask. Aha, I hope you all enjoyed my little performance. Hehehehe. This dude has lost it. Hi there. Hello there, Keko. How you doing? Well, Mr. Godot? What's Mr. Atme's condition? He's still in the lobby, laughing insanely, Your Honor. I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as it seems to be. So how are you doing there, Cacao? I assume it's fine to call you that. Well, it looks like the matter has been settled. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. For several years I'm switching the game to English to understand the pun in his name. Which one? At me? Cacao's fine. You can also come with cake. Alright. Oh yeah, look at me. Yeah, look at... Oh, I didn't... Adrian, hey, what's up, Greg? Greg, you were correct. Godot is great. I love Godot. I love him so much. Besmirching him with title of thief. Nick, you were right after all. Yeah, I guess Mr. Light really wasn't a thief. The court finds the defendant, Mr. On the Light. Who is it now? You're wrong. Wrong, I tell you. I mean, not exactly wrong so much, but actually not right is what I was really trying to say. Oh no, he's not. This can't be happening. The thief. The sneaky, odious thief who's been stealing all the treasures. It's me. I'm him. I'm the one you want. I'm the thief, I tell you. So do it. Pronounce me guilty, please. I also see why you dislike this Ron, Greg. Yeah, copy that is amazing. I can choose between him and Psycho Chick. I assume Psycho Chick you referring to Francesca, right? Or is it one in the later games that I don't know about? I don't know what kind of a kangaroo court you all think this is, but Vincent Edgeworth of yeah. Here's something Francesca would say. Oh, is it the foolishly foolish fools foolishly thinks they are foolishly fooling something? How are you doing there, Foxy? Yeah. Why is that in automotive? Foolishly foolhardy fools who foolishly think that a foolish evidence is not foolish, nor is said foolish fool is not foolishly foolhardy fool. True and of a thief has already been proven. Please hurry and pass judge. What are you talking about? I already confessed. I'm the thief, I tell you. Dolly all the way, yeah. Why is Automod just like... Why does it not like the word fool? I like her. Wait, I can't tell you about her. I assume you're referring to someone, Cake, in like a game further down the line. Let's go off. Don't just stand there drinking coffee. I also have to say, I would say the smooth gas with Godot. Mwah. Ah, hey there, Mr. Thief. Yes? Yes, sir? And on this game, actually. Okay. Alright, so you don't want to spoil me, basically. That is when Precious gets very angry. Yes. If you're really a man, then clean up your own mess. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I just don't have any idea what you mean. You're a master mass, and prove it. That's what it means. Yes, sir. I'll be happy to. Yes, he'll be happy to, Nick. Kinda cute. He's 100% committed to his fantasy. Good boy. Just remember one thing. A boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man. I know that. I won't fail, I swear. Okay, then talk. While listening. I'm not sure if I like this game's last case or first game's fifth game is the best. Or it's not a dog, Godot. He's like, no, good boy, Rod. Have some coffee. Okay, then talk. We're all listening. Oh well. That's all I have listened to this confession. I'll actually say I did not enjoy the fifth case of the first game that much. It was just like, what the fuck is this shit? There were some parts in it that was like really interesting, like the fingerprints and like how you can use luminol to find blood. No, because dogs deserve a good life. Truth is, I've been Master Mask all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually mad. That's not how this works. It's like, but you can't. Also, Godot is said like Gato. Okay. Okay, good to know. I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen after all. No. Donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see it right there in the photo. That's me. As for my brooch, I snagged it on the door handle and got torn off, that's all. What door handle? I don't like the direction this trial is taken. That's how every trial goes. At least with me, anyway. Ah. Slurp. You're doing great. Ah, good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Ron. Yes, good boy. Stop it, Mr. Godot. Gato. Fucking... I'm stuck saying Godot now. It's a... You said it originally, it's not how it's said. That's good. Yeah. You're embarrassing me. Like I said, you're only going to get one chance to testify, alright? Say it that way. You say it Godot, it's... Yeah. I mean, that's how I read it. It's like, yeah, it's Godot. Yeah, it's fine. If you make it through this with flying colors, I'll keep my promise too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true Master Mask. Thanks so much, Miss Godot. I'll do my best. It's fine, bro. You don't worry. Yeah. Thank you, Foxy, for shooting me in the ass, and welcome to my corner of the internet ocean. Hopefully you will enjoy your time. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'm afraid it's time for the cross-examination. I was spelled as like Godot, like the player waiting for Godot. Yeah. Yeah. You may think you're the real Master Mask, but your wife thinks you're delusional. His wife is not the all-in-one. Brunt. I haven't told this yet about my true identity. I mean, believe me, I got my reasons. And the way your room is decked out, how could she not know about it? Even thieves have complicated family situations, I suppose. Gotta leave everyone. Yeah, thank you very much, Cake, for passing by. Hopefully you have a good day. What do? It sounds like we're about to get sidetracked again. I mean, why are you withholding the truth from your wife? Well, first of all, I don't think she'd believe me anyway. And second, if there's one thing that Desi absolutely detests, it's criminals. If that's the case, then why did you ever start thieving to begin with? Well, Desi is crazy about shopping. She's a real shopaholic. But she's the love of my life, Your Honor. I guess you could say I'm a Desi no. You do have a complicated family situation after all. Alright, that's enough. Please continue with the testimony. I beg of you. I thought you were going to be the one to show us the proof. You know, that you're the real Master Mask and not just some kind of obsessed fanboy? Hey now, that's not fair. Why do I have to do all the hard work anyway? Maybe because you're the one making the outrageous claim. For a change. Come on, Nick, you know that Mr. Light couldn't have committed the crime. You're the one with the fancy law degree. He's time to put it to work already. I need to kind of prove that Ron couldn't possibly be Master Mask. Well, I guess if you had that kind of proof, we wouldn't still be here, would we? For the time being, maybe I should need to shift strategy. I tried to show that Mr. Light couldn't have stolen the urn. Anyway, Ron, you're so dense. I'm surprised that light doesn't bend around you. Yeah, Ron is just that dense. He's a dark hole. That's what it is. I mean, wouldn't something like this show... Yeah. Mr. Light, this wallet belongs to you, correct? Yes, it does. I had lost it somewhere. Mr. Wright, when you find a wallet, you should report it to the police right away. No, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence. Evidence? Mr. Light, when did you first notice that you lost your wallet? Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Desi and I went out for dinner. Ron Larry would be the worst of friends. I don't know, maybe we would be bad friends. I mean, it would make it a lot. Oh god, Ron and Larry in the same room. Oh my god, actual black hole level of denseness. His wallet was found at approximately 1 AM at the KB security headquarters. What? Surely you're not serious? Yes, I am serious. It's proves that Mr. Light was in fact at KB security that night. I'm pretty sure that's physically impossible to have Ron and Larry in the same room. I mean, yeah, what would happen if two black holes collided? No! Fuck! Oh, I wish I knew this game so I know where those no's came up. Because so if the Phantom was at KB security, Lost Nation would lose all the meaning then. Yeah, exactly. The defendant was at KB security at 1 o'clock in the morning. Then that proves that he has a watertight alibi. No. I'm getting annoyed. Furthermore, considering the distance between Lordly Taylor and KB security, it would have been taking 30 minutes to get there by car. According to Larry, anyway. Well, Mr. Godot, do you have anything to say? I stopped drinking that coffee. Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong. You're the only one who calls me thief, Mr. Godot. Alright, I'll try. I'll do it. I will. He's really got the Mr. Light all worked off. Got God's church. Imagine if he yelled at that. Wait, why is it that he yells at Godot when he drinks coffee, but he didn't do shit when Francisca was whipping everyone? How is that? It's just like, oh, you whipping your like defense attorney and me, the judge, and everyone else? Totally fine. This dude is drinking coffee. Nah, we can't have this. This is unconstitutional. Don't worry, Godot will put the judge in his place. I mean, yeah. It's like a kid at his first day of school. Look, it's just ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at KB security? Someone must have planted it there to make it look like I was there and not at the heist. Planted it there? He's really reaching now. Mr. Light, you probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use this, didn't you? The keycard to KB Security's CEO's office. No! Ah, that's a pretty good try, Mr. Wright. Unfortunately, you've overlooked one small thing. What? Motive, of course. Why would this thief go to KB Security in the middle of the night anyway? Well, Mr. Wright, it looks like you need some more evidence after all. Ah, this stupid kid. Now then, let's see your evidence. The evidence that show why Mr. Light went to KB Security at 1 AM that night. Wouldn't be... Didn't this thing say... If you don't want you to come to KB Security at 1 AM... Yeah, this. Mr. Delight? I believe you've seen this before, correct? Ah, that's... What is it? A blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the content. Blackmail? Yeah, basically it says bring $50,000. That certainly sounds like blackmail, alright. At the time of the theft, Mr. Light was dealing with the blackmailer himself. In KB Security CEO office. A half an hour away from the scene of the crime. More coffee! No. Wait. No, fuck, I'm so slow. I hate my life. Order. When the theft of the urn occurred, the defendant was a KB Security. It looked like a perfect case for the defense. You may say it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me... Well, let's just say that my Godot Blend 107 impressed me a lot more. What are you trying to say? You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company. But, did you actually investigate the CEO at all? Huh? Well, no, I guess not. Accusing a man of blackmail, no proof? I'm not sure what I think of that. Not sure what I think of that. At least I know what I think of you. Good point. I'm not sure what I think of it myself. You claim the defendant entered the CEO's office. We will need at least one witness to corroborate your claim. Corroborate? Nick, I think we're going to have to track down the CEO guy. No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all. You all think Godot is cool. Yeah, honestly, I mean, I love Edgeworth. I think Francesca is annoying. Like Manfred from Karma is just a douche. I never remember. And it's like, and what is it? Like Pain or something like that? It's just forgettable, really. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? There's someone else who can testify. This is the person that... Do we have Larry in here? Larry! Hello. It has to be Larry, right? Who is this useless looking Johnny man? I've never heard a more accurate description of Larry. You don't remember him, Your Honor? Not exactly. But just looking at this picture makes the bile start to rise in my throat. It seems like it doesn't remember that case from 2 years ago. Probably blocked out that memory on purpose. Anyway, this man was working at a guard at KB Security that night. Oh? The question at hand is this keycard. Yep, that's the keycard they use in the building I work. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You need to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing this key card's data. More coffee! Oh, what? Well, Mr. Godot, the name of the CEO of KB Security is Kane Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data. Here. So what does it show? The dude literally took a sip just for a spit take. What a guy, yeah. Love this dude. Each keycard has its own serial number, and they leave detailed records of the use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 AM on the morning of the crime. But that means it can't be Mr. Delight dressed up as Master Mass in this photo. AKA a foolish fool, yes. Ah, looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew a good cup of joe. So then... Ronda was clearly in the office of KB Security CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be mask to mask. Good job! You did it, Nick. Also, I have a question. Who is... I hope for your sake that you aren't calling the Godot a fool. Oh. I don't think so. Maybe Ron or Larry. But I am wondering though, who keeps sending all these cups of coffee down the like bench to Godot? That's enough. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of thief. What's wrong, Your Honor? I'm ready to pass judgment. Before I do that, do you have any further objections? Probably, yeah. Oh, Your Honor. Very well. Court finds the defendant Mr. Ronda Light. Easy. There's a cute little barista next to him off screen. Yeah, that explains it. Court is now adjourned. So, case closed. Nick, you did it. You were right after all. Is it just me, or does this music remind me of like Terraria? I don't know why, but like some happy-go-lucky like sandbox or like farming simulation game. Oh, I was about to sneeze. Oh, actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself. Nicky boy! Oh, Mr. Light. I know you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I can never repay you. Aw, shucks. Thanks, Mr. Light. I just know I'm blushing. Congratulations, Mr. Nick. Oh, pearls. Got a bad feeling about this. Who is this woman? Oh no. Oh, she's nobody. She's just I can add something like a... Yeah, exactly. Like Harvest Moon is probably a very good... You're blushing. How dare you do this in front of Mystic Maya? You should be ashamed of yourself. We just got slapped across the face by pearls. Yeah, ouch. She just slapped me. Pearly? This woman is Miss Desiree Delight. She's our client's wife. Mr. Nick! Yes? You're even worse than I thought. Going behind the back of your own client? No! You got it all wrong. I'll never forgive you. Ow! A double slap. We're in Pokemon now. Double slap. Hell yeah. Well, anyway, all's well that ends well, right? We got the sacred urn back and the thieves and we got. Combo. Combo. You're so right. And it's all thanks to Nicky boy here. But actually it was you, Mr. Light, that brought us the urn back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh please, you're embarrassing me. You won the case? Why does this guy still look so glum? But I am the thief. Actually, what's the point now? What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie. Maybe I can Aggron learn to surf in Omega Ruby. In Omega Ruby. Oh, fuck, I never used Aggron. Damn it. Oh, I always used... Like, I never used Steel types. Like... And yes, I know Aggron is still a good Pokemon, but I never used him. Oh, fuck. I think he can, though. Right? Which is, like, weird, because he's Steel Ground, if I remember correctly. I know that and appreciate it, does he? Correct, he can. Ah, I remember correctly. Hehe. It's one of those, like, unlogical things. You're just like, yes. Isn't it as well, like, what is it? I believe, like, Charizard in certain generation, or I believe at all, can't learn fly. But if you have, like, a fucking Spearow, no, you can just whee! But the thing is, come on, give the kid some time. It's just got a little touch of the blues. You know about feeling blue, right, amigo? And Mr. Godot, what are you doing here? Oh, come on, I just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Wright. Maybe you should learn my name before you call me buddy. Well, playtime is over. Huh? Early this morning, the body of Ken Buller were discovered. Oh, did this just turn into a fucking murder case? Don't tell me this just straight up went to murder again. Ken Bullard. Where have I heard that name before? Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security? Wait, body? The estimated time of death was 1 AM. Oh, for fuck's sake! 1 AM October 12th. You don't mean... That's right, amigo. At the same time that the cheaply learned was being stolen, the CEO of KB Security was being murdered. So then, what are you doing here? This guy has pulled off the biggest con since Ocean's 11. Fucking legend. Oh, come on. You figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or are you already forgotten about the piece of info I helped you out with today? Help me out? What? On October 12th, at 1 o'clock in the morning, Ron Delight was in the CEO's office. The scene of the murder. But again, in that blackmail letter, he must have been imbued with the utter rage. So I love Godot. Yeah, I can see. What are you saying? Imbued with rage? Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron Delight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. An employee of KB Security? I don't know what you disagree. I think we came to that conclusion last time, right? It looks like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief is going to be the news that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi. No way. He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred. No! That's a lie. It can't be true. Oh, but I am the thief, I tell you. On the light, you're going back to prison again. This time the charge is much more serious. This time, you'll be tried for murder. What? This can't be. This is impossible. I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Wright. And there we have the smooth gas once again. You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward. So Nick, is something personal between you two? I return from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least let me have some fun while I'm here. This guy... Who the heck is he? Plot twist, it's Larry! No. Maybe quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced. Well then, time to say goodbye to Mr. Delight. Nick, how could this be happening? Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. And the one who established his presence at the scene was me. Yeah, Ronnie! Arrested for murder on the very same day he is declared innocent of larceny. What the heck's going to happen next? I know what's gonna happen. More coffee! Boop boop. Allow him for pulling a rod for things all the time, but allow him more cause redacted. I assume I'll get to know later. So that being said, that's gonna be it for this episode of Phoenix Wright It's Turn Trials and Tribulation. In the next episode, we're gonna start investigating a murder, I guess. For once I was excited, just like, oh, it's not a murder case. Holy shit. And then just murder case once again. So, with that being said, if you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, I highly suggest you to do so to know whenever I upload more episodes of this series or future ones. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next episode. So have a good one, everybody. Stay safe. I'll see you guys in the next episode.